Ben, you didn't run for environmental leader. It's a little late. Okay, so here is your...
I'm running his campaign for him, dude. We're going to win.
All right, so here's your assignment for this week. Okay, it's under assignments. It's teach a friend assignment. Okay, the concept here, your prompt that I'm going to give you is this. A student was away for a day. Okay, put together a resource that they could follow to understand a key concept from that day. And when I say from that day, it means a lesson, okay, or an idea or a topic. So your job, for example, if you chose quadratic equation, okay, the quadratic formula, you put something together to teach someone how to do the quadratic formula. Pick something you know how to do, and it could be anything we've done so far this semester, okay? That being said, the harder the topic, the harder the topic, generally, the more advanced the mark you would potentially get. Like, for example, if I just did multiplying exponents and that was it, right? I couldn't top out my mark. And you can choose, yes, Riley, you can choose from any lesson we've done this semester so far, okay? Any topic that you feel confident in, you can go back, look at, okay? How you hand this in is up to you, okay? We're getting there, Jackson, okay? How you hand this in is up to you, okay? You could, and I have a video, let me think if I have, you could do a Google slide or a Google Doc, okay, or some combination of that. You could do a physical copy of like a set of binder notes and texts and things along that line. Whatever a walklet is, I don't know what that is. You could do a storyboard, you can do platform you're choosing. You could take a video of you teaching this concept or explaining this concept. So any way you want to show me that you know this concept is that you can hand in. But it has to be substantial, okay? For example, come on, computer. Okay. I'm rendering a video in the background, so it's chopping. So here's an example of a grade 9 one. This was done by a grade 9 student. Relax, Ben, I'll get there. This was done by a grade 9 student who did how to solve multi-step equations. And you can see, and I'll put a folder together with these tonight. You can see how, like, she broke it down the step by step. What we learned, right? How we learned it, went through this, gave examples, right? And went through step by step and explained how it works. Here's an example from Christopher from last semester. This is his function or non-function handout, okay? And you see, what is a function? He explains it, right? What is a non-function? And he explains it, right? Functions by graph, non-functions. And you can see, like, the goal should be when you're done, that a person who has no clue how to do it could do it, okay? Here's some from my grade 12 class. This is standard deviation, but you can tell how the standard deviation is a pretty big concept, but they break it down, they do the steps, they work it through. Here's another standard deviation one, right? And this kid knows that I put memes every day, and she worked it all the way through and provided, okay? Do we have a general understanding of what I'm asking for, or any questions about what I'm asking for?
What mark did you give each of these people?
They would have been 4s. Like, all those would have been 4s.
Okay.
Okay. I don't want to show you any. I'll put together some other ones later. I'll put together some ones that would be like a 3, But your goal, when you're done with it, you should be like, how could I hand it to someone and they be able to do it? Right? That would be like my, now sometimes like if you do quadratic equation, right? They may not, they can maybe get their way through it, but they may not understand it fully. Okay? How to hand this in. There's a couple different ways to hand this. Oh, I was going to show you, where is Joseph Perjoni? This student, oops, where are you? Academic. Good. This student just gave me notes. He took really good notes and expanded his notes and showed, he did distribution. And he like gave different examples, right? And worked it through. And he just did like a long note that he could hand a friend, right? Who could write it through and have a good set, right? He could hand this note to a friend and they could figure out what they're doing. It didn't involve PowerPoint or anything like that. Okay, so that's another example. Where is, what's his name? I could never, Alexi made a video. Oh, I can't start here. I had to download it. He did a very short video, but I'd want something more elaborate.
Today I'm going to be showing you how to simplify your variables in Rainbowing. So let's start through.
He made a video on like an iPad, I think, and he showed it and explained it as he was doing it. Okay, he showed how you did this, and then right, and this shows me you have a strong understanding. He could explain it and things like that, right? Now that's a grade 9 level. I'd expect a little more production value from you guys. And if it's just a video like that, where it's writing it down on it, if you can walk me through it and explain it in the sense that you could give that video to a friend. Which guy do you know, Perjoni or Alexi? I can never say his name right. Okay?
Alexi.
Alexi, yeah. I could never say his name right in class. Okay. How you would hand this in. So if you make a Google Doc or a Google slideshow, you could just paste the link in here, right? Copy and paste the link in here, or things along those lines. Okay. You could take pictures of it if it's a note. You could link the YouTube video in here. Okay. But this is for you to kind of show me, you know what you're happening. You can explain the concept fully, and you can expand on it and kind of like show what you know. Does that make sense to everyone? So this would be due on for Sunday. Okay. Now, if you want to work with a partner here, you can. Just one partner if you wish to. Now, you have today here to work on it. You have tomorrow afternoon to work on it. Okay. You're going to have time in here where you can work on it as well. Okay. Do not delay it until Saturday and Sunday, right? But you can kind of plug away at it in there. If you have an idea of how you want to hand it in and so on and so forth, just email me and I can say, okay, sounds good, or here, let's tweak it along those lines. So that's your assignment for this week. Okay.